When it comes to Filipino moms, they are having this strong connection with their kids.
Malicious thing or act between the mother and the son. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
My name is Ismi.
It's me, Roger, and welcome to Roger and Ismi Vlogs.
So today's subject, the ties between a Filipino mom and their kids.
So before we start, again, salamat sa inyong pagigugma, pagsuporta sa among channel.
Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So when it comes to Filipino moms, they are having this strong connection with their kids.
Yeah, strong bond.
That's true. But in your culture, guys, we know you have this separate room between your kids and, of course, you because of private matters.
That's exactly. So now, one of our subscribers sent us a message and asked this question about the connection or the intimacy between the Filipino mom and her son.
Yes, and the message goes like this. I was thinking, how about a topic of the intimacy between the mother and her children, especially her son from baby to teenage years? And well, this topic is challenging to all parents, especially single parents. Besides, to me is that if such thing like sleep together is not dealt with, soon it will lead to other things like incest, and the mother may think it's okay. So when it comes to our culture, guys, especially for average and poor family, we sleep together in just one room.
Yes, that's true. And for this question, this is really interesting because the way you raise your kids in the West is different. And here in the Philippines, the connection, like what we said earlier, the connection between the parents or the mother to the son is really strong. So the sweetness, the tenderness that the mother showed to her son it's way different. And maybe you think in a wrong way that that kind of relationship between the mother and the son is malicious. But now here in the Philippines is not.
Yes, and that's how we have this strong connection with our kids because we are there when they were born, beside them. We sleep together up until they grow and become adults.
Yeah, even me. When I was like 10 up until 15, I still sleep together with my mother.
Yes.
Because I was called like a mama's boy. So there are such kind of behavior for the son that he'll become a mama's boy because her mother is always there for him.
Yes, and when it comes to those types of acts, guys, it's just normal here. And most kids are comfortable with their parents. They're comfortable with their mom because that's what they do since they were born. There's no malicious thing about that. For you guys, you think malicious things because you're not doing it. It's not normal for you. It's not normal for your culture because you have a separate room for your kids.
True. And now, for a single Filipina mother, their connection between their son is much more stronger because the mother is always there for her son.
Yes.
And you know what? It's like the son is always like asking for the time. So there's no other person that he can call except his mother.
He seeks for attention. And that's just normal, especially he's the only one. And for a mom, she would be there all the time if her son needs her the most.
Yes, and like I said earlier, it's a cultural thing, and it's a common practice for the family.
That's true. And for most sons, they don't really desire their moms. Of course, that's really bad for them to desire their moms. Maybe you're thinking, guys, because it's not common for you to be sleeping beside your mom since you were little, it's awkward for you. But for us, it's really comfortable. And most of us would argue with each other, especially for me, my brother. I have a brother, which is second for me, and my younger sister. So we argue often who would sleep beside mom.
Yes.
Because it's really much more comfortable if you can sleep beside your mother, especially you have that connection built up when you were little.
That's true. And honestly speaking, there's no such news that there's a relationship between mother and the son.
Yes, because here in the Philippines, it's really common, guys. Really common that we will be sleeping in one room, every one of us, and we would be like sardines in one can. Yes. So there's no privacy, and you feel comfortable that you have your siblings beside you. Even for me and my brother has just 1 year gap, but we sleep together. And that's just quite normal for us. There's no hidden desire because that's just what we do since we were born.
Correct. And for sure, in your part, that's gonna be awkward because sleeping inside a room with someone or let's say with kids is like not a usual thing in your country.
That's true. And the only downside of sleeping with your mom is like you still look childish. That's the only downside of it. Like your kid would still be immature because they still feel that they're dependent, that they can rely on someone, which is their mom. And
Right.
they feel really loved and they feel very comforted by their parents or by their mom because they feel that, oh, I can rely on my mom with everything. Mom is always there. So that's the downside of it. You're creating a mama's boy.
That's exactly true. And you know what? Before we make this video, we also discuss and ask my sister about it, if what's her opinion, and she told us that there's no malicious thing or act between the mother and the son because it's a practice and a common ways of Filipinos ties or relationship.
Yes, and you cannot try to change that because for us kids, we've been children of our parents. We are the one who would just stop sleeping beside our parents. It's up to us. And most of the time, we would do that if we are in college already because we're busy, we need to study, we are working already, so we don't have time for that. We don't have, like, there's no schedule. There's no fixed schedule already. Because when you were little, you could just sleep anywhere. You were in teenage days, you can be dependent. In college, there's already a rhythm that you really need to be independent already. Because you're already in the stage that you are not relying with your mom.
That's true. And when you are in college, you'll be getting independent and the cycle is different. And now the teenage stage will be changed where you feel awkward
Yes.
to, let's say, if you want to sleep together with your parents or your mother.
Yes, you already feel awkward because you already have that gap. Because once you already have that gap, that's already you're thinking that it feels so awkward if I will be sleeping beside my mom. Because there is already the gap between it. That's already putting in the boundaries.
That's true. And other thing as well, if you have like encounter this kind of situation, So you might ask your partner that you want privacy. So then the mother will explain to her son that, okay, since my partner want like this, like that, so you have to stay in another room
You have
because
a
we
separate
want privacy.
You have a separate room already since you're already an adult, you are independent already. This is a good way for you to have your own room and you can have your own privacy too. So it's up to you how you explain it to your son. And for me, even when my brother, same as age as Roger, he is still sleeping beside my mom, especially if he wants to ask something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it happens, and we call it mama's boy.
That tenderness is always there. That's just how we show our emotions to our parents. In a way, we are asking something towards them.
And also, if the mother showed love, care, even if her son is old, this is like your son also will give love because what the mother shows.
That's true. We always see it, even though you grow old and you have a family, we still see you as our son, our baby boy.
Correct.
Yes. So thank you so much, guys, for watching till the end. And we hope to see you in our next vlog. No hate.
Just love. Bye.
Bye.